Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on... Oh, that's very quick camera movement. We're here on BeamNG Drive for a challenge for some racing. We are going to be doing some obstacle course racing. If you haven't seen this before, the way it works is pretty simple. We have got, it's a 1v1 knockout tournament, and dotted around the track, as you can see from the names, are obstacles. Now, these obstacles are going to... position and move themselves around. So as cars have gone past, the obstacles can move to a different part of the track, teleport themselves to a different part of the track, and well navigated from Chris there, to be fair. No one wanted to go for the jump through there. So we're doing a 2-lap race for these heats. We'll be doing longer races later on. Chris dodges the big block of granite. As you can see, the obstacles are going to be moving. Oh, Chris has sent it over the jump. Stevie sent it way harder and has speared the back of Chris's car. Chris has broken. So we have a rule whereby if you are damaged, as long as you come to a complete stop, you can reset the damage. And all is good to go. There is now, a very sideways Stevie who has dodged. Good. Oh, Stevie's broken something. Stevie has gone. That will... Chris is going to go... Yep, okay, this is more contact. It's fine, though. We're heading up towards the jump. I'm getting headbutted by a cat. Stevie has snuck through on the inside. There is a jet bus over there. It's going to be side by side heading towards the next corner. Chris will take the lead of the race in all of this. Through this next section. I mean, all the cars are at 0.2 in terms of power to weight ratio, which will mean, I imagine, Stevie's vehicle is more powerful but much heavier. We did have some don't corner cut rules down here, although Stevie's gone that way. It's not quite what we're trying to stop the use of that. We have also gone for very much no corner cutting in the final chicane here. Stuff has appeared, but a little bit too late to get quite set through there. Chris's car was wobbling something terrible. What have we got in terms of obstacles up at turn 1? There is a dump truck with the back open. That's fine. Is Stevie going to turn in too soon? No, plenty of time. I think what they were hoping to do is relatively clever, was trying to hide the bus with that, although yeah, you're always gonna you're likely to Stevie's car wiggling about, you're likely to see it in time unless you're completely committed. That's not now the rule was you have to have space to fit a car. They technically can fit a car. I think Chris dove to the inside. I was so busy watching that one. Chris did sneak past to the inside. So the general rule, there was a no corner cutting rule on the corkscrew. The general rule was everywhere else it's up to the obstacles to not leave an easy option. And yeah, Chris spotted the gap to go for. I feel like they've evened each other out on the overall. Chris is going to take that way around. Ooh, clipped the breeze blocks there. That is unfortunate. Stevie has negotiated that section as we head to the corkscrew here. Chris is going to have to try and get turned in. They're both going to end up doing that. There will be a refresher on the track limit rules around that section before next round. It's been relatively even between the pair of them. So we will navigate through this part. There is Stevie's dove in the pit lane. Oh, I love it. I didn't think about that one. Great effort from Stevie with the creativity. Chris will still win. Stevie tried. Didn't make it work. I applaud. I wouldn't have disqualified you for that. I applaud the creativity. It will be blocked for next run, but I applaud the effort. Well done, Chris. A good run has put Chris into the next round. Oh, the obstacle course racing is always quite entertaining. We head to the second round, Ewan in a K-Series versus Gliska in a BX. Both pretty good shouts here. It should be interesting to see. Oh, we can already spot there is a bus ahead as we are going to get them ready and underway. Could go either way. It's obstacle racing. You never quite know what is going to happen here as we accelerate towards turn 1. They are side by side past the bus. Very even between the pair of them here as we dive into the first corner. Longbow is blocking that with a ramp. They are going to have to slow down for the chicane here. Oh, yeah, that is perfectly allowed. They didn't quite have shadows far enough back to prevent that one. Anyone going to opt to try and take the jump? Maybe on the final lap you'd go for it. Ewan has... Oh, Ewan has tried... I know what Ewan was trying to do. That was a great effort, but not quite. Ewan's car was not low enough for that. This is going to make it difficult for Ewan here. That's quite a big gap to try and make up. Oh, the bus did not get settled quite in time, but... oh, there's a lot of sand out there for Gliska to have to deal with. Ewan is opting for... Oh, to lose a front bumper, but has made it work. Ewan has gained some time in all of this. Now, as we head up towards the next section, Mika's milk tanker has fallen over, but that's fine. We will... Oh, there's a lot more trucks here to deal with. Gliska found the better way through that. Ewan went out wide to dodge that. So we are more, I say, stringent on track limits down at the corkscrew. Gliska's got in too deep through there and has, I think, got a little bit stuck. Ewan has forgotten the rules on the corkscrew. I think more containers are going to be needed on that section. The final corner is an absolute mess. Longbow is making a mockery of my containers for corner cutting, although Ewan has got a bit too deep through there. That's fine. We will head down towards turn 1. It's pretty close. It's pretty close between the two cars as we head towards the start of this. Oh, that is a lot of buses. There's a lot of vehicles here. They've got to try and pick their way through. I think they're going to have to go, yeah, around and wide and fiddle their way through that part. There is a danger man. Well, danger man's actually a relatively nice place. The thing is, when they have a big obstacle set up like that, it's interesting, right? But it gives you some time as a racer because they've got to reset and reposition. So you'll get a few corners where there is nobody around. There is a big mess going on here. Longbow is determined to use that ramp. Ewan's surely going to dive to the inside of that, didn't? Oh, Ewan's going to try the ramp. Oh, no, was rejected off of the milk. I think that might be it for Ewan. I guess if you've gone to the inside there, you'd have to take a bit of a funky line, but Ewan opted to not. There is a bus. The bus is in a largely off the racing line. Danger Man again narrows the line a little bit, but not too much. Now we head to the corkscrew. Gliska gets it nicely turned through there. Ewan is going to have to try and make up some time somewhere. Ooh. Ewan's in the wall. Gliska is up at the front, and it is... there's a small gap between the dump truck and the milk truck. Ewan is... Gliska has got that one through. Stevie will be there. He can't get turned to take the jump. It will be Gliska across the line. Good race. A good race in that one. Ewan is heading towards the finish line. Now, Ewan still has a chance. The Spanner final is very much here. But yeah, Ewan could not quite live with the pace of the BX. Trying to jump the milk was not quite the way to go. Would have been cool, but it did not quite pan out. It is rather noisy for the next heat. I am driving in this. I have got my bowline, a low-powered bowline, but a very nice to drive one. Admittedly, it is quite wide, quite long, maybe not ideal for the obstacle course. I am against Mika, who has got a jet engine and a Twingo, which is a choice. Don't know how it's going to go. I will say, Danger Man has decided to make this a smidge difficult for me, off the start line anyway. Because we are going to... I mean, I might actually be able to launch. Yeah, I might be able to launch quicker because we can get going compared to the Twingo. Now, my big advantage is going to be my car is nice to drive. As a race car, the Twingo will be much smaller. And in theory... Oh, I am not going over that jump. If a Twingo wants to go for some airtime, go for... You know, we weren't expecting... When I set this up, I was not expecting to see ramp vehicle options. Maybe we should have gone for some trophy trucks or something as an alternative. Something that could have survived some of these landings. Because a bowline race car is not surviving landings. Oh, there's a gravel trap out here. which I do not want to be on, but the Twingo didn't go to the inside there. So the only corners that are being monitored for track limits are the corkscrew, which there is now a container on, and the final corner, which there is now a container on. The rest are fair game to do whatever it needs must to dodge stuff. At the moment, I think at the moment the Twingo is happy following me. I might be able to go under that trailer. The Twingo's not really trying anything fancy on my containers. It's slipped down the corkscrew. That's not ideal, but that's not where I left it, if I'm honest. But it's fine. We've got a little margin to we've got a margin to the Twingo where I can bide my time a bit here, which I'm happy enough with. Now, what is likely to happen is Miko is going to start sending it. Miko will start taking more risks because they're going to have to. If they don't, that was very brave. Like that there, 10 out of 10 effort from Mika. Although has gone over the ramp. Because, yeah, I just could not risk that one. I didn't want to risk that one. My turn now. Spot the gap. The first lap. Oh, it should have gone to the inside. Didn't see the ramp on the outside of that one. Has it broken my car? Yes. Steering gone. Kaput. Thankfully, Mika got stuck in trouble there as well. Right. Didn't see the ramp when I went that side of it. Didn't know there was a ramp there. This is very nerve-wracking right now. Oh, don't want to go around the back of the trailer if I can help it, because the back of that trailer, we know there's sand, we know there's gravel. We've got a margin. We've got a corner of peace as well, which is nice. There is a dump truck there. I spotted a limo on the outside. I'm not too worried about that. We've got the turning to deal with that. We've still got a margin back to Mika there. We'll throw it down the corkscrew. Okay, it's fine. We went underneath it. I don't know what came off. I've got my doors are flapping, but that's not important in this. I had to try it. I know Mika is going to send it surely over the jump at some point. Or not. No, Mika's not close enough. We will jump. Oh, it's not quite to the finish line, but it is across the line. The Bolide is done. That's a really good race. For a jet-engined car to be that close, that was a great round. That was a properly good close race. I was slightly scared I wasn't going underneath the trailer. I'm not going to lie. There was a half a chance that was going to kill me. It would have been a really dumb way to die. Oh. Good round. A genuinely good race on that one, it must be said, for such a silly matchup. Oh, but we are through to the semi-finals. So, we head on to the next round. We have Shados in the police liveried Mondello. We've got Danger Man in the Pazima. There's silly things going on immediately. Let's see what happens. If someone's going to try and go underneath... So far, the Bolide, the only car that has gone underneath something, and even then that was a bit dicey. Mondello may well go underneath the bus, and it can fit. Danger Man has committed to trying the ramp. Zima has survived. It's a strong thing, that Super Touring car. Oh, we're going to go over the ramp. I'm not sure I want to do that with my car, but never mind. I think Danger Man may have lost some steering in this one, which is less than ideal. The Mondello will opt for the grass through here. It's going to have to try and get stopped and turned through that one. Decent section. All right, Danger Man. The one advantage that Danger Man might have being so far back now is may well start ending up not having many obstacles in front of them, having lost so much time, because the obstacles are going to be teleporting around, moving around to get in front of the Mondello here. It's a pretty big jump. Mondello is not going to be enjoying this whatsoever. Funnily enough, the 360 not really built for airtime. Oh, there'll be a gap through there. Mondello sliding about through that section. The corkscrew is a mess of of things, really. But Mondello has navigated through this part quite nicely. Where is the Pazima? It is a long way back. It has got going. Is going, but yeah. I mean, I feel like the obstacles are sort of torn between letting Danger Man go through them or teleporting in front of Shadows, which is making things relatively straightforward for the Ferrari here. There is going to be a truck in turn 1. Oh, what on earth is going on here? Oh, just about made it through that. There was yeah, not a lot of clear. I don't know what's going on with the bus and the ramp. That has made a mess. We've lost the Pazima again. Pazima's a fair way back. Montello, funnily enough, has no interest in taking the jump and won't be interested in that one either. The ramp truck not quite in place in time. There'll be some. I mean, there's the milk truck you've got to avoid here. You probably want to be to the inside. You won't want to. Oh, Shadows has struggled to get it stopped through there. Has made it work somewhere back there in the distance. There we go. There is the Pazima touring car. Again, it's not all completely over for Danger Man. They will be into the Spanner final. So Shadows will opt for the jump on this one. The Mondello is holding together. It's not exactly the happiest about this turn of events, and I probably wouldn't be doing this with my bowline, but yeah, it is still surviving. Or it's where has it gone? I've lost. Oh, okay. I think Shadows pressed the wrong button. Lost a heap of time trying to get it back. I think it must have reappeared on the start line, or there was some bizarre lag. But we have got the Mondello barreling its way into the final corner. There we go. Through the chicane of buses. There are ramp options. And it's over the bus for the Mondello with a very big impact. However, it is going to be able to reset. It's come to a halt, so it's able to reset. There is the Pazima touring car. Danger Man has closed. It was a slightly scruffy end, but Shadows is across the line with the Mondello. Will take victory. Danger Man, a poor start. Never really recovered from that one. Shadows instability. That was what it was. It wasn't the accidental reset. And I guess that is no more Shadows now. Yeah, okay. Instability, unusual one. Don't normally see that in an obstacle course race, but yeah, either way, with a bit of faffing around, it was still going to be Shadows taking victory and Danger Man into the Spanner final. For the last of the heat, we have got Amy with the Aria, I believe it is, and Longbow's gone a different direction with the Lansdale. There's actually a front-wheel drive heat going on here. Should be interesting to see how these two match up. Really, we're going to give it a countdown, and we are going to see what might happen. They're off and underway. Funnily enough, the tiny, lightweight little thing is going to shoot off into the lead, but that does mean it is going to hit all the obstacles first and give Longbow an opportunity to figure out how brave they can be. I mean, it's a weird obstacle, I'm not going to lie. They've navigated through it. There's a truck in an awkward spot in this one. Oh, and there's some bizarre desync, and the truck has just lost a wheel. Not off to a great start for Longbow here, but as we loop through this next section, the Aria is going to have to figure out their way through it. Going to try and take the ramp. Small problem is it's got stuck on the ramp. It's actually beached itself on the ramp. Longbow's tried to go around the back of the milk truck and got wedged in all of this as well. It has not quite gone according to plan, this section. Oh. Weird, the wheels just pop off vehicles around Longbow at the moment. It's been a bit of a weird start. So, unfortunately, Longbow, having caught up, is unable to really make the most of all of that. We are going. Amy is determined to take a jump. Well, there you go. A jump has been completed. That car has instantly disintegrated and lost steering. Probably not a good place to get respawned into the sand, but there we go. Right, the Lansdale does not look the healthiest. I think maybe the Lansdale hit something. The Lansdale also slightly broken. As we head down towards the corkscrew, it is a plethora of vehicles making a chicane through here. You're going to have to get the angle right It is slow and steady wins the race. The Aria wants to hit all of the jumps, if at all possible. Longbow is going to try and navigate through here. The Lansdale a little bit more cumbersome through there, and does opt to avoid the jump at that point. Around the final corner we go. A little bit of understeer from the very loud Fiat. Now, you see, I know what Gliska's done there with the ramp, because they're trying to get Amy to go into that. Oh, just jumped far enough. Now, Amy's able to get away with this, with the Aria being relatively quick and Longbow having a poor round. Against faster opposition, not sure that's going to work. Or is Longbow going to... Nope, Longbow's not going to take the jump. I was really hoping that it was going to smash into the gantry. Not going to lie here. What have we got obstacle-wise coming up? There's a few vehicles. The alternate route is via a jump, which Amy's not seen in time, and you probably wouldn't see in time, given the angle. They are starting to... Gap is starting to open up here. There are vehicles to negotiate. It's not the worst chicane, though. It has really just made... the bus should have probably been a bit forward as well, to be fair. It's not the worst one to try and navigate. What have we got obstacles going on? In fact, the Aria's got a fair bit of a lead here, a little bit of a margin, where there is not too much going on. We're going to... Oh, that's not gone. Oh, okay, no. A little bit of lag. That's fine. I think it's eaten its own front bumper. Yep, that's not gonna that's not gonna continue driving on that one. The Lansdale is getting there. Does not look the nicest thing in the world to drive, that Lansdale. We're into the final time down the corkscrew we go. Not too many problems for the Aria there. And the final corner, well, at the moment looks relatively undramatic, shall we say. The limo's not really a problem as we blast through here. Oh, there. There is a jump. Well, it's landed. It has landed. It's landed the jump and bent the front bumper again. And it will be now towards the line. Can it jump? No, it's not going to make it to the finish line. That is going to have to get a reverse. I don't know where the Lansdale... Oh, the Lansdale's had its own problems. Oh, it's gone under the milk truck and it's across the line. I think it's torn off of wheels from... I don't know. Oh, maybe that was where they fell. Oh, there's a Lansdale. The Lansdale was not having a great time in any of this. Yeah. There's a bus on the finish gantry, and there you have it. The Aria was definitely the better of the two in that one. We will head, though, into the Spanner final. Hopefully Longbow can get that thing. Oh, dear. Well, I think Gliska might have saved Longbow, if I'm honest, in that one. But yeah, time for the Spanner final. So, we head into the Spanner final. Now, we're having to do this a little bit differently because, well, we have more cars racing than we would have obstacles placing. So, as you can see in the background, the four people outside of me that are into the semi-finals are going to be driving trucks. They're going to be driving the wrong way around the track. Now, they are going to... be sticking on the racing line. They're going to be behaving themselves. They're not trying to wipe out the opposition, but they are just going to be there for this lot to have to try and avoid. Mika with a load of speed down towards turn 1. Dangerman ran a little bit too deep. Ewan's trying to cut back to the inside in all of this. Cannot quite get it done. Stevie with a bad start in this has dropped back. Now they are going to start seeing trucks at some point. The trucks are going to be spread out for when they are launched. To, you know, keep things interesting, if you will. It is Jet Twingo in... Oh, that's a terrifying sight. Around a corner, suddenly find a truck. Jet Twingo is very quick. We'll say the power to weight ratio thing, the Jet Twingo is the Jet Twingo is allowed because it's unconventional, basically. Oh, Danger Man so nearly wiped out on the front of the truck. Good dodge. Lost a bunch of time, but did a good job nevertheless. Mika dove to the inside. Mika can't stop has gone very, very wide. Is all out of shape. Ewan's the only one that's got through the corkscrew nicely down here, and it's Ewan with a good run down towards the final turn. They'll be able to attack the final turn quite well, although I don't know when they're going to find another truck. They don't know when they're going to find another truck in all of this. Oh, Danger Man unsettled the back of the Twingo. They're fine. They're still going. The Twingo, with huge amounts of straight line speed here, is heading towards turn 1. Will it be aware of the potential of a truck? Oh, yes. Ewan dove to the inside. Good dodge from Ewan there, actually, to make that one. They caught, I think it's Gliska's truck there, they caught at a really awkward time. There comes the milk truck. Oh, Danger Man sent it. Absolute determination from the man of danger there. Everyone has done well to avoid the next truck through here. That one was on the outside. So the trucks are sticking to the racing line as best as they can, of course. You know, there's so much they can do here. But it is Danger Man that leads from Ewan, although Ewan might be about to lose out here to the Jet Twingo. Wheel on the sand, never a good thing. So the man of danger is leading with that Pazima touring car. Oh, they're starting to meet trucks again here. There goes Gliska. Oh, everybody else through the inside. No major problems there for them. Ewan is sending it, trying to get to the inside. Final corner. There's going to be a milk truck somewhere around here. This is in a really sketchy place. Oh, Danger Man dodges well. The next two do not. The next two were not able to dodge that, and that's not a surprise. These lot have all bunched up, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't know exactly what's happened. I'm going to guess Chris had a problem with the milk truck. Danger Man out wide. I mean, Danger Man has now got a very, very big lead. I have been watching this. I haven't actually been watching the battle further back. Stevie is still a fair way back. I think Longbow might be having PC problems. I've actually not seen Longbow. Things are not going well for the Lansdale. Oop. There was the leader. That was Chris go flying past. Still, the Lansdale is parked, possibly out. Ewan got clipped trying to sneak past a truck. It's only the winner goes through. There's no prizes for second place in this particular challenge. All three of these are still not in a particularly helpful spot. That is Danger Man past. The Twingo is going to go to the inside. Yeah, this hasn't quite worked as intended, really. But it was a very exciting first lap. It was a very exciting second lap until the final corner. That was where things went wrong for Mika and Ewan. But it is going to be the Danger Man with the Super Touring Pazima that is going to take a victory in the Spanner final, and Danger Man's into the semi-finals now. Further back, it is the battle between a jet-powered Twingo and a K-Series, and Ewan's just going to steal it on the final corner. Good effort, though. Great race. Great race between all three of them, to be fair. Stevie had a poor start, dropped back, and could never recover, and the Lansdale hit issues. There is the Superbird. I mean, maybe not a surprise, the big Superbird struggled a little bit with this. But yeah, great race. Danger Man is into the semi-finals. We are on to the semi-finals. Up first, me versus Gliska. This is a pretty tough semi-final, not going to lie here. Both these cars are pretty quick. It's a 3-lap race. Don't know what's going to happen. Don't know what. So much can happen between now and the end of this. We are off. We are underway. Do you want to lead down towards the first corner is the question. I'm going to go underneath the bus, I think. We have got one of the lower vehicles. Oh, Gliska's going to the inside. A little bit of contact, not a big problem. That is the slight downside of picking a bolide for this, is that there's likely to be contact as vehicles are trying to fit through. I had a wheel on the dirt trying to slow down there. Wasn't great. Gliska's been braver than I, and Dove, I could have got across the grass on that one there as well. Didn't know if the grass route was available or not. Gliska didn't go for it. Yeah, bolide might not survive side-to-side contact as well as a BX, but what can you do? Don't want to go across the grass, would rather have wheels on tarmac at that particular moment in time. Oh, Gliska's clipped a truck. I think Gliska's had a spin back there on the back of a dump truck, but again, this is 3 laps. A lot can go on. between now and the end of this. Oh, okay, they made a gap there. We've found a way through that section. Bolide didn't really enjoy hopping the curb, but that is to be expected. Oh, sand is... There's just no grip. Oh, and again, we judder across the curb. Why is there a bus on a bridge? I don't think that's where it's supposed to spawn, but never mind. Right, into the final section. I guess I could have probably gone to the inside of that, to be honest with you. We are still clear, but we've got 2 laps to go here. So we are clear of the BX for now. My car pulls a little bit to the left, nothing terrible. I'm trying to keep the camera... I'm trying to give myself as good a view as I possibly can of what's coming up. We will navigate through here, no problem at all. That bus is settling in. That's fine. Swerve our way through here. We are all good. See, I don't really want to go. If I can avoid it, I don't want to hit the grass. But the big fear with hitting the grass, of course, is I'm in a slick-tired bolide. Ooh, got a little lock up of the brakes there. Slick-tired bolide on the grass is going to just skate around randomly. And I just don't trust it. I would much rather have my wheels on tarmac. Gliska may have been braver than me in some places, honestly. I feel like when you've got a decent-sized lead, now is not the time for me taking risky lines. When you're falling behind, that's the time for risky lines. So yeah, I am currently opting for the, I say for the safer route. Danger Man's minus a rear bumper that's a little bit dodgy to have to navigate, but it's fine. We'll go around the back of the dump truck. What have we got going on here? I don't trust that grass down there. Oh, I did spot a truck to have to navigate through there. Right, what have we got after the start line? Okay, wasn't too bad. Or a chicane there could have been a lot. Well, I think that bus was going to be further in, but it didn't quite get set in time, so I just had to stay where it was. Turn 1, we are out wide again. We'll be wide around that one. Oh, you see the back of the bolide not enjoying that. Change direction through there, lovely. The BX is caught up, so Gliska's been braver somewhere than I, basically. Fine, I don't mind the outside line there. Gliska will be on that one too, I would expect. There is concrete out wide if we need it, which we do not. We know there's sand out wide here, but thankfully we are not being forced that way. BX is still there. It has not gone away in this. Oh, did not want to get turned there. Should have maybe gone round the back of that. I think Gliska might have done. Or just turned better than me, I'm not sure. Could have been either or. Now, oh, well, there is a bus on its side, pretty much fully blocking that one. I've got no... My real problem is I'm so bad on the dirt. This thing is so absolutely terrible on the dirt. Oh, I've locked the brakes up through that one. We are going to be parked there. Gliska has pushed us into the... into the... Yeah, I was trying to get stopped. And, yeah. To be fair, Gliska had to give it a try. Gliska had to give it a try on that one, but I was getting stopped to make the to make the corner. The bolide is through to the final of this one. It was good well to come back. I was playing it safe because I had the lead to play it safe. But yeah. Oh. Well, what you've done there... Oh! Well, you dropped the dump truck on me, and it was the fuel tank that was the problem. I'm going to go this way now. Good race. Good race. Good challenge. Bolide's into the final. We will have one Italian car. Oh, dear. Not much of one Italian car into the final. Oh, I'm in many pieces now. So, we head to the next semi-final. It's actually a rematch. Shadows versus the Man of Danger. We will get them on their way. I mean, The Pazima didn't have a great first round, but it was quick in the Spanner final, so this could really go any which way. It depends, of course, on what we're going to see in terms of obstacles. We've got chicanes coming up to start with. Oh, that's a tight chicane. Shadows has got in way too deep. Both of them have gone in too deep. Both of them survive. Oh, that's an interesting monument we have going on there. I applaud the effort of stacking vehicles. That is quite impressive. Because downside for Danger Man, one of the big issues you might see with the front wheel drives is if they do get bogged down in these really low speed sections, that, you know, front wheel drive traction might become an issue. They may struggle to get going again. Oh, Pazima just about made its way through there. So we've got a bus. It's an awkward place for a bus. Will Danger Man go to the inside? Yes. Danger Man's going to have to take these gambles now. Having lost out a little bit at the start, fallen back, not crazy amount, but falling back a bit, Danger Man is going to have to take these gambles. Danger Man's surely going to go around the outside here. Yep. Good choice. Does struggle slightly to get turned in for the next part, but that is a good way to make up a little bit of time. Now, as we head towards the corkscrew-like section, it's nicely done for the Mondello. Oh, it's between the... Oh, Danger Man, maybe a little desync on that hit, I don't know. Between the walls they go. The buses have made... I mean, it's mostly a racing line through there. They're not being pushed too far off of it through that. So, we come towards the end of lap number 1. Well, the dump truck's not where it wants to be. That will not really affect either of the racers through there. There's another truck in. I don't think obstacles were quite set. They've got to be wary, but not quite set in place. There is... Oh, Mondello's out wide, and it won't like the dirt and gravel, although neither will the Pazima through there. We have a bus in the way. Ooh, Shadows with the understeer. Danger Man also with some understeer through here. Pazima is being sent at this point. They're both going to go round the back of all this. Oh, Danger Man has clipped it. Now, again, is that desync damage? Yeah, I'm going to say it is. I'm going to say Danger Man was very close, but Danger Man got away with it. Oh, that's a narrow chicane, and the Mondello's vanished. Oh, there may have been some desync. Not desync, sorry. The instability. The Mondello has a very bizarre thing we are seeing where it instabilities occasionally for no real good reason. Shanos has got it reset, and Danger Man waited to continue the race very sportingly at this juncture. The Pazima with some understeer is going to kick up some gravel into... Oh, the corkscrew section is nasty, and Shadows has gone in too deep. Danger Man's got it stopped nicely. Will make some ground up. Oh, that's a lot of understeer. The Pazima just pushing, trying to make up time down the hill. Just, yeah, skidded its way into the bus there. Oh, Shadows almost gets caught out. Mondello wants to swap ends. Doesn't. Somewhere here is the Pazima. It's the same bus. It's the same bus. Different obstacles. Yeah, the difficulty is if you fall behind at this point as well, this final lap of the race, you've got to push. You've got no option but to push, which does also make it more likely that you are going to find trouble here. Now, of course, Shadows is leading the race. There is one lap to go, and Shadows will probably be taking it a little bit easier at this point, having got a decent size lead. There's no real reason to risk things to a silly amount. However, oh, there is a fire on that bus. It's just been fixed. Around these hairpins we go. Oh, around these corners we go. Danger Man is there. It's really going to be, if Shadows doesn't make a mistake, it's going to be super difficult for Danger Man to make up enough time at this point in the race to really get back into it. As we navigate through this next section, what will they have in store? We're likely to see the corkscrew be a mess. Maybe the final corner there's going to be a bit more of a mess. The corkscrew is slightly skew whiff, but Shadows does a good job getting through there. Danger Man is close and will also navigate it. What are we going to see? Well, there's a bus towards the final corner, puts you in an awkward spot here. Shadows is going to carefully navigate it. It's well done for the Mondello. It's going to be two... Oh, Danger Man has gone for it and got in a bit too hard. It will be the Mondello across the line. It's two Italian cars in the final as the Mondello goes for a bit of a spin. Unfortunate for Danger Man. Really put up a very, very good fight with the wherever it's gone, the Pizima, I've lost it. Oh, it's in there. Yeah, Danger Rat put up a really good fight. Worked so hard, got back into this one, got to the fight, and then just too much understeer. Barreling down the corkscrew, got the better of the Pizima. Unfortunate, but a great effort. Nevertheless, but yeah, Danger Rat is out. Shados into the final. We are on to the last of the semi-finals. It's Amy versus Chris. Now, you might notice they're quite close together on the start line. Well, that is because the first obstacle is this. It's going to be an interesting drag race, I feel. Also, Amy's made the promise of if they're in first place on the first lap, they're going to take any jump they see, which can only end well. Chris has opted to let the Aria go first through all of this one. The Aria has started. Is Amy not wanting to keep hold of their promise there, or did it break going through there? I see I see their plan here with the dump truck. Oh, okay, that's gone too far. Let's help the circuit. That's well, I think Amy wanted to try the jump. Like, it's fair enough. He's now going to have to do some work to catch up to the Chariot that's had a moment behind the truck there. Oh, there was a ramp, but that was not positioned in time. So we've got buses making chicanes. Will Chris go for the chicane, or will Chris go around the back of the limb? Probably a good idea, because that looks like sand down there. The Aria is better through the corner. It bounces something horrible through all of this one. Now, it is possible... Chris got wide off towards the wall, gets away with it. It is possible, if Amy wins, it will be an all-Italian final. If Chris wins, well, there'll be one French car in a largely Italian final. Oh, that was close. Got away with it, though. I mean, the tiny Fiat is quite good at changing direction. Does bounce something horrible at times. There is a gap through there. Oh, Chris has plucked a wheel off. That'll do it. that'll ruin your day. Oh, where are you gonna? You're gonna have to negotiate through there, Chris. Oh, I thought Chris was going around the back of the bus. Has not made that one work at this moment in time. It's not gone well for the Chariot here, if we're honest. It was slightly raining limos from the sky there as we barrel into the final corner. That is bravery going through there for Amy. It does, admittedly, keep with their promise of taking the jump. Well, they could when they were in the lead. Chris has caught up. What did Chris say? I just saw lost a half a laffle. I guess Chris lost a half shaft, but didn't quite know how to say it, or stumbled over the words. Who knows? Either way, turn one, there is some stuff to avoid. I mean, these slick-tired cars aren't going to really like that grass route, so if you can avoid it, they probably will, which is what we are seeing here, as we will run up through these, what would normally be very fast sweeping corners. Now, I mean, they are still fast, they're just somewhat scary to take quickly, because you never know when there's going to be a ramp or a sudden bus in the way. Oh, the Aria bunny hopping around on the back suspension there. There is a gap through here for which the cars can navigate. The little Fiat able to make up some time. There's again a small gap. Oh, Chris has understeered. Well, you know, if anything, Chris has... If you're going to have a crash, that is the way to crash. Because Chris has gone straight in and just blocked it. So it is still... Oh, the Chariot missed a gear. Or he's unhappy. Not sure which. Surprised Chris didn't reset it, having come to a stop there. But, you know... Oh, it is through there. Oh, well, Chris has got into a dump truck. He's had a flip. Oh, dear. Can that get out of the sand? I think it has just about got itself out of the sand. It's been a bit of a... Funnily enough, been quite a scruffy lap too. And it's bobbling around from the Chariot up there as we head down towards the corkscrew. Chris will get it turned nicely this time around. Oh, that ramp's not where it needs to be, but that is how it goes sometimes here with the obstacles. So, we head through the final corner. There is one lap remaining here. There is a nice gap through there. Chris has sent it. Oh! Amy did not see the limo there in time. That's for sure. Will Chris remember it's a 3-lap race? That's the next question. But there we go. One lap remains. Amy has some work to do here. The Aria is the quicker of the two cars, I think, but that doesn't necessarily mean much when it comes to an obstacle course race. Chris has got it turned nicely through there. We'll get the Chariot going up this next section. Oh, they're being encouraged towards a ramp. Chris does well, actually, to dance through that section. Carries good speed. At this point now no one wants to take the ramp. You don't want to risk it. The Chariot would probably survive a jump slightly better. If there was a risky line with a jump and you're in second with the Chariot, you'd probably take it. We know the Aria can't. It just won't survive the jump. There is a gap through the middle there. Chris finds it. Chris has once again blocked the track. Amy's going to try and back it up and go around the other side. Oh, that makes it work. Good move. Good move to find the spot there, to find the time to affect a pass. There is a buff, force him to the inside. Doesn't really do. Does a little bit. Nothing crazy though through there. The limo is in an awkward spot. Chris darts to the inside. You're allowed to do that there. And Chris has got themselves back into the lead of the race as we head down the corkscrew. It is a jumble of vehicles down this part. They've got to be sort of slowly pick their way through that. The Aria's running the risk of puncturing a tyre through that one as we head towards the final corner. There's not really anything there. It's going to start appearing, but it might be a bit late. It might be further down the course here. There is stuff further down. Amy's going to send it. Might work out, actually. Amy's gone wide. It's going to be side by side as they weave their way towards the line. It's going to be really close, but Chris has done it. Chris has ruined the Italian fun, and Chris is into the final. There was all sorts of lines going on in that final corner. What a race. Fair play, and well done to Chris. The Chariot is in. Amy has been removed. The Chariot is in to the final. We couldn't quite have all the Italian cars. Well, Chris is going to need a fresh car, I think, before the final. Oh, what's going to happen in this final? I have absolutely no idea. It is time for the final. We have got me with the Bolide, the classic supercar. We have Shados with the Mondello, I'm not going to say modern, but a much more modern supercar. And we have Chris in a Chariot with a silly body kit. Could go either way. We have got bus problems at the start of this one, which is going to make this interesting, I suspect. It's going to be a drag race. Well, Shados is going to win this drag race. Down there, because Shados is in the middle, so he's always going to win that one. We got through there ahead of Chris, which is something. It's put us a little bit further back, but that's fine. We will try and see where is there going to be a gap through this section. I brush the front of that truck. Not ideal for me. They haven't done any really significant damage. So Chris has fallen back. It's me versus the Mondello through this section. The Mondello's definitely not got as much rear end grip as we have with the Bolide. I mean, it's going to give us a good run here. There's no doubt about it. I don't want to really go on the grass if I can avoid it. Can I go around the back of this? Yes, but it was too long a route. Wasn't quite worth... To avoid going on the grass wasn't worth that. That's fine. We've still got a few laps to go. Like, we've still got time, and we can see what routes Shados is taking and base our routes on where their car is positioned. For example, I can tell there's nothing here because Shados was... you know what? I can do what Chris did. That is allowed. Oh, on that section. This section you're not allowed to cut, but that section you are. Shadows are going to be on the inside, so not going to be able to fight that. Pause. I don't want to fight anything stupidly on lap 1. There's a bus in a bridge. That's not where that was supposed to be. Now, final corner. Where is that bus? That bus is in a awkward spot. Danger Man is there. We will go round the back or front of the limo, whichever side. I don't know. Don't care what end of the limo is what. We're racing. We're racing Shados here for a victory as we barrel towards turn 1. Nothing causing any grief down here. Around the back of that bus. Around the back of that bus as well. Okay. I didn't know. I thought there was going to be more obstacles on the inside. I took a gamble. Didn't quite pay off. But it didn't really cost me very much either. Which is what I'm, got to make the most of what we can here. The bus is... I'm going to follow Shados. I was going to say, I was thinking about going to the inside. I think the inside was quicker there, but wasn't sure when I made commitment to that. Shados is struggling with rear end grip. Don't know where the Chariot is. Haven't seen it in this one as we head towards the final lap. Oh, okay, the ramp is slightly out of the way here. We have got a good run. Can we... Oh, can we goad Shadows into a mistake? No, we can't. We're both going to have to go round the back of that. Neither of our cars are going to enjoy that, but it's fine. We get it done as we head down towards the final corner. Again, there is a bus in an awkward spot. I don't know, Shadows really wanted to go that way. There was a gap there. We've both been really even through there. Okay, we've lost out a little bit more. One more lap remains for us. Can we find a way past Shadows in this one? I'm also going to follow across the grass to the inside there. I was literally looking through the bus windows there to see if I could figure out where to go. Oh, don't wipe out the Mondello doing that, but we are right on its case. See, that one there was admittedly... You wouldn't want to go across the grass, but it was easier for me as the bus appeared a little... I can't get turned. Can't get turned for that one to go to the inside. I also got on the brakes a little too much through there. We are right here. Shadows has the advantage. Every time the Mondello pulls away, we find a way to sneak it back. We're better through here. We're much better. We've got much more grip through this section. This is where Shadows struggles in comparison to my car. We haven't got anywhere to make a pass work. Oh, Shadows has got it wrong. Shadows made a mistake and turned in a little bit too much. We kept the pressure on through there. We have got ourselves into the lead of the race, but some vehicles appeared at an awkward spot. Shadows has carried more speed through that section, but it will not be enough. Victory goes the way of the Bolide. What a race. Great, absolutely fantastic battle with the two Italian cars. Chris did catch up towards the end, but then also dropped back. Whoop, hello. What a battle. In the end, yeah, Shadows just turned in slightly too much at the top of the corkscrew, and I was able to make the most of it. Yeah, I had the stability. I think the Mondello was a little faster in some places. I had stability. I had confidence in the Bolide. Didn't do any silly errors myself. And that would work out very nicely for me. Well, there we have it. Obstacle course racing is always good fun, always exciting. And that was a very, very good, fun little tournament. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, a goodbye.